Well, let's say you want to do a nice meal in an Italian style. I want to share some suggestions with you that I'm sure you'll enjoy. They're not very expensive, they're easy to do, and they really create a wonderful atmosphere for your meal. I've begun by covering the table with woven runners. Now, normally, I guess these would go this way on the table. You may put one on your table. I've put them diagonally across the table, and I've only got 4 for dinner, so I have 2 runners going. If I was serving 6 people tonight, I'd place another runner down the center, just so everyone's place setting was on the runner. Now, the reason I chose this color, they came in other colors, yellow, orange, red, all kinds of different shades and hues, but I like the blue because of my china. This is a traditional Sicilian china. It's hand-painted, it's beautiful glazed clay, and I think if you look closely, almost each plate is different. So I'll place these down at each place setting as a first step to setting the table. Now, in thinking about what I'm serving, you gotta know that these bowls will come in handy. Whether I'm serving a steaming helping of minestrone or stracciatella, they'll serve up a heaping helping of Italian cuisine shortly. Side plates are also important. Now, I have 6 on my table. 4 are the side plates that the guests may enjoy their bread, and I'll show you why I'm putting bread plates down in a moment. The extra 2 plates, and this is going to seem a little odd as I describe it, I'm going to place them here, and remember that because they've got a very special purpose a little later in this setting feature. Now onto these small little nappy bowls. If we were doing a fancy schmancy dinner, these might be finger bowls, but for tonight, I'm going to place them up top in case someone wants to place their olive pits or their quail bones or some other little tiny item at the top of their place setting. Napkins are bright and vibrant. They're this beautiful yellow color, and I'm going to place them a little off-center off the bowl so that they hang over. My cutlery is my normal everyday ware, so this is just a standard stainless steel pattern. Big soup spoons, big forks, big knives. This is going to be a big meal, so we better get ready to eat pretty soon. Final thing on this setting is the glassware, quintessential Italian casual. They're very tall, slender glasses, and then I also have a squat glass. One is for wine, and one is for a sparkling Italian mineral water. Now, so far so good, and so far so simple. But it's the last little details that I'm going to show you now that really add some character to this Italian table. Okay, now you know I wasn't joking when I show you this table as it's finally coming together. And I want you to notice the 2 pots of herbs on each end of the table. Fresh and aromatic basil. This is so attractive, and it's really made a nice focal point on the edges of the table. This is a very important part of this meal. It is a huge breadboard with a hunk of calabrese and also some beautiful black olives. Let me just put this down because there's one thing that I need to point out. In one of those small nappy bowls, I filled it with extra virgin olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Now, this is a traditional part of this meal. You take the oil and vinegar, you pour a little bit on your side plate, take a hunk of that calabrese, you dip, and you sit back and you enjoy. Of course, we're going to add a salt and pepper mill on the table, one of each, and I'm going to serve a lovely Chianti Classico this evening. About an hour before dinner, though, I need to uncork it to allow it to breathe. Now, I want to talk about this candle yet, although you probably noticed them. Let's go down to this edge of the table, because there's some other great stuff. I've got some bottles of Italian mineral water. I also have another small bowl, and this one is filled with chili peppers. Now, in case someone wants a little bit of spice on their pasta, this is a great addition. Now, talking about what to do with pasta, I have 3 plates, 3 graters, and 3 very distinctive and unusual hard Italian cheeses. One is a pecorino. This is a very, very tangy. It's got a wonderful taste to it. The middle cheese is a Parmigiano. That's something that most of us are familiar with. The third is an Asiago, also a very, very beautiful cheese. Now, I want to grab this candle and show you how I created the kind of quintessential Italian candle. Stick your candle in the Chianti bottle and then burn another candle over it, slowly dripping the wax down. I almost forgot the most important thing. Just one sec. An edible centerpiece. Now, traditionally and in the past, I often put it on an arrangement of fresh flowers, and I thought, Nick, do something you can eat, and this is exactly what I've done. Assorted grapes, I've got purple Concords, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, red grapes. Nothing, you know this, one of my favorites, nothing is like fresh figs. Some pears, some apples, and also 2 additional cheeses. So, when all is said and done, I say that we're going to sit down to a spectacular meal, aroma of herbs, Italian candlelight, beautiful meal. I think I better get some friends over here to enjoy this pretty soon.